Welcome back to Quest for the Worst. My name's Alex, and I like playing games. I didn't have an answer for that song.
My name's
I don't know where I
Alex, not Fred Durst. I thought that's what.
was. Not Fred Durst. No, I am. Well, I've never said I'm not Fred Durst.
Well, yeah,
But I've never confirmed.
Well,
I am.
you would be confirming then if you said that.
That's true. And today we are going to do it for the Nookie. So you can take that cookie and stick it up here. Yeah! Stick it. What a song. Somebody wrote that.
Yeah, I was listening to that the other day, and it was like, this is like not even a good song. Like it's
No, but it is. No, like but like I would argue that song is so bad that somehow it turns around and it becomes a good song.
it makes itself a good song.
Yeah.
Like it's not one, but it's like the Ugly Duckling. Did the Ugly Duckling turn into a good-looking duckling at some point? He turned into a swan, right? It turned into a swan.
Either way, I'm fucking it. I'm fucking that duck. That's all I care about.
It's not where that had to go, but
Welcome back to Quest for the Worst. We are on the quest for the worst game ever made. Today we have a viewer submission game. This is the first time we've done this, and we will probably do it here or there. Not every episode, but maybe every few episodes we might throw one in. This game was submitted to us by Mr. Ty Lord Stevenson. He wanted us to play Mortal Kombat for the original Game Boy. Whoa! You were playing the Game Boy. Hell yeah, 1992.
It's when things were great around here.
Probe development. Getting probed, dude. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
I'm gonna change the sound so it's not so loud. It's still 20% is too much.
Too much. I think I still have the stream volume turned down, so it didn't really.
Okay, that's more manageable.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, winning streaks. All these Jay and Job, dude. They want Tim.
Everyone remembers those guys, Jay and Job and Tim.
Kano is it. Yeah. Are you ready to play Mortal Kombat for the Nintendo Game Boy?
Mortal Kombat!
Remember that song? That song's awesome.
No. I don't
dude, everybody on this screen looks like burn victims. Can you tell me who any of these characters are? Or like who they're supposed to be?
This is the guy with the hat?
Raiden, yeah, you're right.
I don't know who that is. I have no idea.
Okay.
Johnny Cage?
No, that's Liu Kang.
Oh, okay. No. I don't. One of the girls. I don't know.
Yeah. Sonya.
Sub-Zero?
Hey, you got Sub-Zero.
Nice. And then Bird Face. I don't know what that is.
That's Scorpion, and the guy above him was Kano.
Kano.
I
don't know who Kano is anyway, so I wouldn't know that.
He's the guy with like the Terminator eye. He has a Terminator eye.
I don't know who that is.
Shoots lasers. He's like an Australian. He's like, "Oh mate, I'm gonna kick your ass, mate. I'm gonna fuck you up."
To anger our viewers, I don't play Mortal Kombat. I don't know who any of
you'll be a shrimp on my Bobby.
My Bobby.
My Bobby. Dude, I always thought Sub-Zero down there. I'm surprised you got him. I always thought he looked like a grandma on like a bonnet.
Yeah, a little bit. I just assumed Sub-Zero had to be in it, so he's one of those guys.
As a kid, I was always confused on like who that was in that picture.
It's great that they don't tell you.
All right, well, no, it's great. Yeah, you get to guess. Well, pick your favorite burn victim.
Well, if I'm burning, I want somebody that's got something cold.
Okay. Let's play some. Let's go with Sub-Zero. Yeah. Sub-Zero is my favorite anyway. So Mortal Kombat, that can't be on this series. That's a good game. Said Alex, confusedly.
Alex stumbles.
At least doubles. But no, we're playing the Game Boy port, which I had growing up. So this is a cool episode for me. This is the first time I've had experience with one of these. So me and Spencer played it, meaning Spencer played it and I watched, and we're here to talk about it.
Yeah, and if you want any more of this kind of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and check us out on Discord and Podbucket and Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
And Truth Social.
And Truth Social, we're big there. That's kind of our
Yeah.
new niche.
We're huge.
We're digging deep into Truth Social. We're putting all of our eggs in that basket.
Yeah. They can't believe the episodes we've put out over there.
Yeah.
But it's the truth.
Yeah. They're real. Our podcast, that's the thing that separates our podcast, is how real it is.
Yeah. So, in post a comment, let us know what game you would like to see us cover on Quest for the Worst, because who knows, if today's episode is any example, we may be down for it.
Yeah.
Spencer?
Well, and real quick, I'll switch over.
Yeah.
The current people in the running are The Simpsons Wrestling is the current worst game, followed by Bubsy 3D. There's a new series, so we only have 2 entries. We're going to figure out where Mortal Kombat fits within those. So,
Mortal Kombat Game Boy. Make sure we...
Mortal Kombat...
You just put GB at the end.
As a whole.
No, shut up, Spencer. You just put GB at the end of it. Put it in there. Yeah, last episode was rough. Simpsons Wrestling took the crown.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how long it'll be. I mean, today's episode, who knows? But I wonder how long it'll be till we top that one. Till we top that on the list.
It's gonna be tough because The Simpsons Wrestling is not only a bad game, but it's like a mean. Like it's mean.
Yeah.
Like its intentions are ill, and it's kind of hard to top that when it's like you feel disgusting just thinking about it and everything.
I felt disgusting watching it, watching you play it.
Yeah, but maybe Mortal Kombat will be up there. We'll see.
Spencer, what do you think about Mortal Kombat in general?
I don't like gore, so that's not a good start. And I don't like fighting games, so that's even a worse start. My favorite fighting game is Super Smash Brothers, so that's how much.
Melee too. Yeah.
No, just the original.
Oh, the original. I thought you were a Melee boy.
I do like Melee. I like all of them really, but specifically the first one is my favorite, and so that tells you how much I like fighting games. Certainly don't like combos and doing all that shit. So no, Mortal Kombat means almost nothing to me. So I have no prior inhibitions or anything to defend this game. How about you?
I love Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a series that I've grown up with, and I've followed it since I was I think the first one I played was like 4 on the N64. It was like where I really got into it, and then from there I've never missed a beat. I've played them as they come out for better or worse. I think recently I've sort of fallen out with where they're at right now. Like last year I reviewed Mortal Kombat 1, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. And I did that on this channel, but it's a series I've always loved and followed, and always had a great admiration for. And I've gone back and played the older games, and I've played all the weird little spin-offs. And I'll tell you something. This is probably not the first time we will see. I mean, the last time we will see Mortal Kombat. This is the first time, but the last time we will see Mortal Kombat on this show.
Really? What other game do you think would fit?
There's 2 other ones. There's 2 spin-offs that I think would definitely fit. There's Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, which is a 2D platformer, Spencer, that controls just like the fighting games. Oh. They made the fighting game into a 2D platformer starring Sub-Zero, and it is as good as you think it is. And also Mortal Kombat Special Forces, which is a and their attempted answer to Metal Gear Solid, and it is not an answer at all.
It's more of a question.
They never even picked up the phone.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so we may see some, and there could be some other ports like this for other shitty things, that are probably bad. So we might see this series come back at some point.
Okay. Well, if this one does well, I mean, it seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, they spelled Raiden wrong. They misspelled his name. Here we go. This is good. You have 2 buttons.
Well, I mean, if you want to combo them, you got the arrows too.
I forget if the specials work. Can you push like down, forward, punch? No, nothing.
Doesn't seem to be doing it.
Okay, well, she's kicking her ass. Uppercut her. No. Well.
Sonya was that a playable character? Oh,
yeah.
Was that the girl? That was the girl.
Yes. Yeah, it's the girl. Sonya Blade. Okay, here we go. Let's try again.
Ow. Whoa! Wow, she went far.
I love how slow this game is.
Jeez.
It's like two geriatric patients fighting each other.
Yeah. This should be called like Mortal Kombat H2O. It's Mortal Kombat underwater.
Oh yeah. Okay, get her. Oh no. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Hey! Quit being
dude! She just fatality'd you.
Yeah, she did that kiss thing.
Does it not say fatality? Oh, it just says game over.
Yeah, that's all it says.
Alright, well.
Okay, I'll be Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. Wu Kong.
I'll be Liu Kang.
Alright. I'll be completely honest. And we're playing this because it was a submission by a viewer, and I did have this as a kid, and I haven't played it since I had that original brick Game Boy. This doesn't look as bad as I remembered. It looks bad, but not as bad as I remembered.
I mean, it looks, them translating the Super Nintendo or Sega graphics to a Game Boy. I don't think the graphics are terrible. And the movements are fluid, slow but fluid.
Slow. Like you're in fluid.
Yeah.
Get him! What are you doing? Kill him!
I got him. He's dead.
Kang wins.
Liu Kang.
They couldn't fit Liu on there. They had to call him Kang, I guess.
Yeah. They didn't want anyone calling him Liu. It'd be off-brand.
Louie. Isn't that an old song? Louie.
Yeah.
Sounds like a song from the 50s or something, right? Louie. You're not. Louie.
You're not Louie? Oh, that's a different song.
You're not Louie.
That's an accusation.
It's like a song about a boy. It's like Louie, go to school. I don't know.
Strength. What's the strength stat? What does that mean?
What? Wait a second. There's stats?
I don't know. It gave me a number and said strength.
I don't remember that.
No.
Dude, you're fighting your past self.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at all the monks.
Damn. Dude, this music is gutter trash. What is this?
I don't know. I'm kind of digging it.
It's terrible.
Okay, so Mortal Kombat is a great arcade fighting game with great visuals and awesome presentation and characters, and it was groundbreaking for its time. And of course, with something that prints that much money, you're going to put it on everything. So today we are looking at the Game Boy port of Mortal Kombat, the fighting game, by Probe Entertainment. I don't know if I've ever played a good fighting game for the Game
Hmm.
Boy.
Okay. Yeah. I've never played a fighting game for the Game Boy anyway.
Well, you have now.
I know this will be my first, and yeah, I can say. I guess I can also say I've never played a good fighting game for the Game Boy, and I've played one.
Popping that cherry.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat popped my cherry.
That's the title of the episode right there. No. So I think there's some inherent issues with just the idea of bringing this kind of game to the Game Boy. The first one is the fact that it's on the fucking Game Boy and it has two buttons.
Okay.
And like I would argue the most valuable thing in a fighting game is input and control, right? And whenever you put it on something that's that limited, you have to like try to condense it down to its bare minimum, which I think is exactly what this port does.
Yeah.
It's just like you get a punch and a kick, right? And we saw that like there was a way to do finishing moves and special moves, but I would be hard pressed to like figure it out or like find somebody online that like has a guide of like here's how you do it on the Game Boy. It's like I don't think anybody cares
Yeah.
to figure it out on the Game Boy because it's two buttons and a D-pad.
Yeah, traditionally when you see a company porting a game to like a small, not I hesitate to say lesser console, but like a less advanced console.
Yeah.
You would expect more of like a reimagining of it. So you'd say like, well, how do we translate this to that, or how do we keep the spirit alive but make something a little bit different? But I think you're right in that they literally just said, let's just port it, like almost make it 1-to-1. And it's like, well, we have half the buttons. Well, then we have half the functionality. And then it's like, well, okay. And it's like, well, we don't have as many, frames per second. And it's like, well, you're going to have to make do with what you got. You got like 2. And then it's like, and you're right. Like fighting games require a lot of frame data. Like you have to have the timing has to be perfect. That's why, like, I think older fighting games, they still hold a certain pedigree because they weren't hampered by things like online, latency and like varying system compatibility. So like on a PC, you have so many different functions and builds and everything. Whereas like back then, it was like a Super Nintendo was a Super Nintendo, and this arcade was an arcade. Like there wasn't as much variability, and that the frames were a little bit more set. So this game coming out around the time when those games are kind of booming. You would think that they would try to say, okay, so how do we bring that competitive level, that the strong competitive nature of fighting games to the Game Boy? And I think they had the opposite idea of how do we just bring Mortal Kombat to the Game Boy? And they said, just do it, and then it happened. That'd be my guess.
No, I mean you make a good point. Like even an old fighting game, if you make a good fighting game, it's gonna forever just be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just how it works. And like there's a reason why you constantly see like companies be like, look, we're bringing over an old fighting game to a new console, because it's just, again, if you just make a good fighting game, it lives on forever. That's just kind of the way it goes. And I think no, you're right. I think their attempt to bring this game over to the Game Boy almost completely unaltered was brave. but it was brave and also somehow the laziest option.
Yes.
Because again, yeah, you could have created something. Like I've seen other games, like my favorite game of all time, Donkey Kong Country, had Donkey Kong Land on the Game Boy. That game can't work on the Game Boy, but somehow they like reworked the way the game played and like kind of changed the sprites and moved things around and made it a new game. And like, yeah, it feels like you're playing a little Donkey Kong Country, but it's different, you know. And it's like that's kind of what they needed to do with this, and they were like, nah. Come on, this would be good in like an actual fight.
I did a throw.
Whoa! You did a throw.
We've officially had more moves than the Simpsons wrestling game.
Yeah, we've officially beat the Simpsons wrestling when it comes to moves, to move sets.
Mm-hmm. To wrestling.
I know
moves.
you can do this. I know you can do special moves, but don't ask me how. Look, a good rule of thumb for Mortal Kombat is either like down forward or back forward, and then like a button press.
Okay, I'll try those.
Okay, well usually
Look, strength 2000.
Initiate something. What the fuck does that mean? No. Uppercut.
Wait, what? Oh, I think his character is ducking. It looked like he just turned into a small ash monster. That was my special move as I turned to a pile of ash.
My special move is like turn into a piece of shit and roll around on the floor. Okay, well you need them. You haven't officially pulled off any. Whoa! You haven't pulled off any special moves. So
okay, I don't play fighting games, so I've never pulled off a special move in my life. So even if this were like a modern game, I still wouldn't be doing it. It would just still.
You wouldn't know how to do it. Yeah. Can you just spam the punch button? Just like get him stuck in a... No. Okay, he's not gonna let you do it. Bam. Yeah. Just keep punching him. Oh. What happened?
He's too smart for me to just punch. He's finishing me. He's winning. Alright. I lost. I think I lost Alex.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Sorry. My internet's being weird. Hold on. Okay, we should be good. Did you lose?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm gonna try being...
Well, here's Raiden. They spelled his name wrong.
I'm trying to
They put a Y in it.
I'm gonna try being Raiden.
No, it's Raiden.
No, it's Raiden.
Raiden.
It's Raiden. Haven't you played Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, that's not a ninja guy.
Yeah, he is. Clearly, he's a ninja guy. He uses a sword.
Where's the sword? Whoa. Okay, so if you, Spencer, okay, because I've actually been in this scenario. If you had a Game Boy, you had like, I don't know, 3-4 games, and this was one of them, how long would this game entertain you for?
2 seconds.
You just popping it out?
Yeah, this would not have lasted long. I'm guessing this lasted you a while.
No.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, okay, so whenever you're a kid, it's like, you don't really know that games are bad, right? You just kind of think games are just how they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like, it's not like you're, like, critical. You're like, well, the game, it's like, no, you're just like, well, that's just how that game is. And I was a big fan of Mortal Kombat, so I had this, and I thought it was, like, cool because I could play it anywhere, but also at the same time, I never played it for very long because I was just like, I don't like that one much. Like, man, the first one's hard,
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to me, it's just like oh, whoa, what the fuck was that? Did him slide across the floor?
It's crazy. Why does Raiden like always like turn white when he's like jumping
do you
and
mean?
dodging. See that? His like.
No, let me see.
Is it like lore?
Jump. I don't see what you're talking about.
Hold on. He does.
What are you talking about?
He did like.
I mean, he has lightning powers. I don't know if you activated that somehow.
Look at that. Do you see that? When he.
Oh
like...
yeah, that's lightning. That's lightning.
Oh, okay. Is that like his lore?
He like zaps. Yeah, well, he's a god.
Is that his element?
Yeah, Raiden's like an elder god.
He doesn't look
And
like
thing...
God. He's got like no muscles.
God, Spencer, so judgmental. God. Fuck, dude. Don't body shame Raiden.
He's not my God. Hashtag.
He's your god. He protects Earth Realm. That's his thing.
Earth Realm or just Earth?
No, Earth Realm. It's called, okay. So you don't know the lore of Mortal Kombat, but I do. I've Mortal Kombat. Okay, look. I don't know if people on this channel know. They might, because I think I mentioned it before. But I used to be, and I still am to some extent. But I used to be super into Mortal Kombat, and I know all the fucking characters and the lore and all that shit. I used to play all the games when they came out. And so yeah, there's the plot of Mortal Kombat, Spencer, is that you're battling against the Outworld. So it's Earthrealm versus Outworld for ownership of Earthrealm. They have this tournament every 100 years.
What's Earthrealm?
Where we live. This is Earthrealm. We're currently in it.
So Earth?
It's like another dimension. It's like Earthrealm is our dimension. And then there's like Outworld, which is like a demon dimension, and then there's other realms too. There's like a chaos realm. There's like a bunch of different places. Yeah, so it's like people from the other realms, are monsters or whatever kind of creatures they want to be. So, like sometimes they're just people, but they're just they have magic powers and stuff. It's like that's what Mortal Kombat is. It's a battle. Oh, you did it. It's a battle for ownership of the realms.
Okay.
And Raiden protects ours. That's his thing.
What about the little Asian guy?
He's our champion. So Raiden's our god, and he gets a group of regular people together, like Liu Kang and Sonya and Johnny Cage, to be like the champions of Earthrealm.
Why doesn't he just be the champion?
I don't know. I don't know if he's officially like allowed in the tournament or like what the deal. I forget what the deal is with that.
Well, he's not allowed in the tournament. Who the fuck cares about? Why is he fighting here?
I don't know, Spencer. It's a game.
I thought you were the lore master.
I don't care.
You said that you liked it.
Maybe I don't. Yeah, I do like it, but I don't remember. I'm not 17 anymore. I'm 30. I don't study this shit anymore, man.
I need you to study this.
No. We're in Goro's lair right now. See the eyes back there? Those are monsters.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's
cool little detail. Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
But with that said though, I think there is something slightly I say slightly, like very slightly impressive about seeing like because like Mortal Kombat used what's it called not rotoscope, but where they put like the scans of the actors in the game, and they were fighting. They used those same pictures over on this game. Like it's the same models as the regular game. So like there is something slightly impressive about that, where I can look at them. Well, not like on the character selection screen, but I can look at them while they're in motion, and I can identify that like that is the exact same sprite that's on the Super Nintendo, and that's the exact same sprite that's on the arcade game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the motions look good. In fact, if you wanted to just piece out that from it, you could like learn something there. Like there is value in that, where it's like they managed to take a pretty fluid movement and bring it, condense it down to the Game Boy. And if you just take individual pieces like that, it actually is a bit of a triumph. I've been watching my girlfriend watches a lot of like the British baking show. And so I pick up a lot of the words they use, and they say when things are good, they call them a triumph.
Ooh, I like that.
Because British people are retarded. So, but yeah, yeah. So I guess in this game, and the animation is impressive. It's when you then you have to say, oh, there's a game attached to it. Then that's when the problem happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So the game. I guess we can talk about the gameplay then. And the gameplay it feels like you're underwater.
Yeah.
Like, and which is, mind you, I think is probably the even more the presentation. I think is the most important aspect to a fighting game is how it feels to play.
Yeah.
And this game feels atrocious to play.
Yeah, it's not very responsive, and I would say, I'm pretty pretty ignorant when it comes to fighting games, so bear with me, but I'm gonna guess that the amount of frames each movement makes is deceptively long or deceptively high. So like you would think, a punch, you pull back, swing, connect. And I feel like there's added frames after of like pulling back and being done with the punch that you don't usually see. Like in the Super Nintendo, it was very clear. I say Super because that's the one I played. I know it was probably more popular on Genesis because of the blood. But like you could sort of interact with that better, where you could continue the punching combo. And then the punches just looked cleaner, where you knew where the animation ended and you could do a new move after. Whereas on the Game Boy, they're so slow and so sluggish that the amount of frames in between are deceptive. And it's hard to really plan your next attack because you don't even know officially that you're done with the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's weird slowdown in like places where it doesn't even there's like a pause in the animation whenever you finish a match where the character before it says like so and so wins, where the character's like just standing there like this.
Yeah.
It's like waiting for something to happen. And it's like, why is this game so slow? Like, what's the issue when absolutely nothing is happening?
It's and I should like that. It's like Mortal Kombat, like a turn-based RPG. Select punch, select kick.
And again, Spencer played. He couldn't figure out how to do any of the special moves, but we did see a few of the fatalities and a few of the special moves performed. And even on that front, like we saw like the Sonya Blade, like Kiss of Death one, and I forget what else we saw. I think we saw like a shock one from Raiden. Even on that front, like in terms of like if you were just playing this for the gore or for the spectacle, there's not much there.
No.
In terms of that anyway. No. The Sonya Kiss one, she just kissed him and then he just turned into a skeleton. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we have a skeleton.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Like I can't imagine anybody played this on the Game Boy as a kid and was just like, holy
holy shit! Look at Raiden. He turned to a lightning bolt and
yeah. Oh no, my favorite one that we saw was Kano. He like stood on one leg and slid across the ground.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was like, what is something happening? Okay.
Well, and one thing that you lose too, I didn't even think about it really, is Mortal Kombat is famous for the voiceovers, which I didn't even think about.
Yeah.
But like it's just so famous for that, and there's none of that here.
I could imagine them even trying that on this game. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure there would have been a way, but you would have had a real Probe Entertainment would not have been the company to do it. They're because like you can get voice samples out of a fucking Atari. Like it's possible, but you have to be a really skilled programmer, and I don't think these programmers would be up for that task.
Did Probe work on anything else?
I'm sure. Let me look it up. I'm sure they probably did a bunch of like licensed trash and stuff. I mean, I think they were a company I don't know if they were part of Acclaim or what. Um, yeah, it looks like they worked on a lot of Acclaim games.
Okay, they were like their little subsidiary.
Yeah, so I can't really find. Hold on, here you go. Probe Software. Okay, yes. Sorry, I finally found the. They're under the official Acclaim Entertainment subsidiaries. Yeah. Uh, so when I say pro, we're basically just talking about Acclaim then, which makes sense because Acclaim is like notoriously a shit company. It's like if you were playing a game from from this era and you have the Acclaim logo on it. I'm not saying they're all bad, but it's probably going to be bad. It's probably going to be a bad game.
Did they do Turok?
Yeah, so like I said, not all games. I mean, even the console ports of Mortal Kombat were pretty decent.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like I think they did more bad than good though. Acclaim. Let me look at the Acclaim page here. See if I can see anything interesting. List of Acclaim Entertainment games. Gotta see if there's like anything that really stands out. I mean, a bunch of licensed garbage: Beetlejuice, Terminator, Bill and Ted, The Simpsons, like the early Simpsons games. Yeah,
I'm sure we'll be visiting
like
some of those.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Sure will. The Addams Family. It's like like whatever you say, like bad trash from like that era. A lot of it's Acclaim stuff. Yeah. And like I said, they had a few wins. The Mortal Kombat on console, at least, Oops. I think my fucking USB hub keeps skipping. So yeah, there's a few wins under their belt, but there's also a lot of losses, which is no wonder this company went under. Yeah.
Strength 9,000. I wanted to be over 9,000.
It's over 9,000. I have the game facts brought up because this is the only place I could find actual reviews of this game, and there are some pretty funny titles. I won't read any of the actual reviews, but I will read some of the number ratings and the titles given to the reviews. So there's one that's a 3, and it says, "I only give this game such a high score because it entertained me and I didn't know any better." There's a 1 that says, "Crappy gameplay equals crappy game." Okay. This is the best one I saw. There's a 1 that says, "Stay over there." Instead of "Get over here."
Yeah. Gotcha.
There's a 3 that says "Stick to the Mega Drive version." A 1 that says, "Could be a decent game, but damn it, it just isn't right."
Was it Hank Hill? Did Hank Hill leave that one?
Damn it! Damn it!
That game ain't right.
This Game Boy version of Mortal Kombat 1 ain't right. Very bad start to the series. A really horrible port. Not fun at all.
This isn't really the start to the series, right?
Slow-mo Mortal Kombat. I mean, it is the first game.
It's a port, though. It's a port of another game, though. It's
a port. Yeah, it's a port of a home console game, which is a port of an arcade game.
Yeah, so this isn't. I wouldn't call this the start. This is like some weird offshoot.
And how depressing would that have been if you went to the arcade? If you went to the arcade and you played like at the time like one of the most visually striking games of all time. They had like the photorealistic people and the violence and stuff. And then you're like, oh my god! Like they announced the home versions were coming, and you were like, oh my god, please, like, Dad, can I get Mortal Kombat? It's like, of course I'll buy you Mortal Kombat. And then he comes home and brings you this one.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
that was the wrong one, Dad.
Fuck you, Dad.
Fuck you. Wow,
fuck you.
Perfected me.
Yeah, dude. You suck. Gotta get good. Push down and up, or up and down, in succession. See if he does anything. I'm trying to see if he has his teleport. No? Okay.
That only makes him get his ass kicked. That combo.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird combo to add to a fighting game.
I like when you kick them, and then the other player looks like they're drunk for a second. They're like their arms are like flapping around. They're like, oh, hold on, whoa! It's like they like stood up too fast, you know?
Yeah. There's like no hit detection in this game either.
Oh yeah.
This is so bad. This game is really, really bad.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging it.
I wouldn't admit that in public. Let's see.
You know, play this. No Kano, mate. Oi.
All right.
I don't know any Australian terms. I don't
as,
know enough Australian terms to be mean.
I'll play as Kano.
I can't believe you don't know Kano. Wait, you never saw the movie?
No. I did as like a little kid, and then I never saw it again.
Oh, well, he's like the best part of that movie. That's like where his entire personality for the rest of the franchise came from. Was they had like the Australian version of Kano in the movie, and then like when the game started going into 3D and getting voice acting, they just did that. They were just like, well, that's the version we like. It was just that guy. See, Kano's from Kano's from Earthworld, but he's Earthrealm, but he's working with Outworld, and he's part of a criminal faction called the Red Dragon.
Oh,
yeah, some lore there.
Lore dump.
Lore dump. Taking a lore dump.
Yeah, don't mind me.
Let me squeeze one out for you, Spencer.
Get
back for. Oh, dude, you're winning. You're winning. Oh, I tripped you. I was like, is that the play right there? Oh, I think you're onto something though. You got him. Yes.
Kano.
Kick him in the sternum.
Kano's gay. Is he gay? In lore?
Maybe. I don't know. Look, I've never seen him not be gay.
There you go. You ever seen him fucking a lady before?
Yeah, exactly. So, you know.
Yeah.
It could go either way. I've never seen him be gay or not be gay.
I got 2 shrimps on the bobby. Now come on, sir, and let me suck that dick. That's a Kano. Lore accurate Kano.
Lore accurate Kano.
Hey.
Well, he wouldn't like shrimps, right?
No, he likes
no shrimps. Yeah, no, jumbo shrimps.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Kano likes a big dick.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Kano likes a guy that's packing.
You know what? I think he made a point of all of because like Kano in Mortal Kombat is like he's like vile and nasty and like you can't trust him and he switches sides. He's like, you know, kind of like that kind of character. So I think of all the Mortal Kombat characters, yeah, he might actually be like the most openly gay, just because it'd be like at the time it'd be like, you know, risque and weird.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, I'll suck a dick. I don't care.
This guy will suck your dick without even thinking twice.
It's
like a villain.
Why did you sound like John Wick? This guy will suck your dick.
John Wick would do that too, I think.
Would they call John Wick like Alibaba, right? It'd be like, yeah.
Did you see that Scorpion did his like get over here thing?
His spear, yeah.
I thought it was a chain. Is it a spear?
Well, it has a spear at the end of it. It impales you, and then he pulls you in. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
There were 3 backgrounds for the stages we saw. There was the one where you're on the bridge. There was the one where you're in front of the monks, and then there's the one where you're in the Goro's lair. And that was all I saw. We didn't get the Goro. I would have loved if we got the Goro. I don't know if I've ever seen him in this version. Goro in the console version, Spencer was, or you know, in the arcade version, well, because all the actors were scanned in, and obviously nobody is a giant, fucking 8 foot tall, 4-armed monster. So they used claymation for Goro.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah, it's cool. So this like they had like an actual figure of Goro that they made and scanned in all of his poses. So I would have loved to see how he looked in this version because I'm sure it would have been amazingly weird to see that on the Game Boy. Sad we didn't get there.
Well, should we rank it?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I don't have much else to say about this.
All right. So we have number 1 is The Simpsons Wrestling. Number 2 is Bubsy 3D. Best case scenario, or worst case scenario, depending on how you look at it. This game could either be the 3rd worst game of all time, according to this list, or the worst game of all time, as the opposite of that. So where do you rank it as far as... I guess the worst game of all time is The Simpsons Wrestling.
I don't think it's as bad.
I also don't think it's as bad as Simpsons Wrestling.
No, I think The Simpsons Wrestling takes that cake. So is it as bad as Bubsy 3D?
I think it's worse than Bubsy 3D. I think Bubsy 3D is surprisingly playable. Whereas this game is, I guess it's playable by definition, but it's like...
It's barely a game.
Yeah. It's barely there. Okay, so we're agreement for number 2?
Yeah, put it in the middle. It's not taken the throne, but I do think it is worse than Bubsy 3D.
Mortal Kombat GB per.
Yeah.
Okay. The second worst game of all time, Mortal Kombat Game Boy.
Sitting there.
Didn't take the crown, though.
No, there's no way. Games are gonna. That Simpsons Wrestling game was fucking terrible. Okay, they're gonna have whatever we find is gonna have to work hard to beat that game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Spencer, what's on the next episode?
I still haven't decided what to do the next episode.
I have to announce it.
We don't have to announce it.
That's what we do. That's what we do right here.
Yeah, I can't think of. I really need to dig into what the games we picked out and figure out.
All right. On the next episode of Quest for the Worst, we don't know. I'm gonna put that up. We don't know yet. Spencer's deciding.
We'll announce it.
Spencer's.
We'll announce it on.
Pick.
We'll announce it on Discord. So make sure you follow our Discord, and you'll get.
Yeah.
You'll learn what the next one is.
Maybe I'll put it in the Facebook community tab too. Facebook. Whoa. YouTube.
There you go.
And I'll also put it on Facebook.
Yeah, follow Alex on Facebook. He'll probably mention it.
The button mappers have a Facebook.
Yes, I know. I've
it's not. It's never active.
Yeah,
it's dead.
I've tried posting little things to it. It never really took off.
Yeah, I'll post it to the Facebook regardless.
Yes.
Somebody's grandma will see it there.
That's a button mapper guarantee.
So I'm gonna love. There's like no posts since like 2020 on the Facebook, and then there's gonna be one from 2025 of fucking. I can't even think of it. It's
boy, BMX XX. I'd love to see someone play that game.
Zelda CDI? Wow. So join us next time. We'll have a new worst game to play on Quest for the Worst. The quest never ends. We are always on our quest for the worst game ever made.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, mirror match.
Mirror match. Mirror match. Dude, there you are.
Mirrored.
I can't tell which one's who. Shoot!
But you and you.
I want to know which one's the real Kano.
Who's the real Kano?
Say something Kano would never say.
I like pussy.
Kano,
what was
more
that?
like Gano, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was that? I like just ruthlessly attacking this character neither of us have any attachment to.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Slandering
You
his good name.
grass.
That was the wrong Kano.
So far, from what I can tell, there's 3 stages.
Each better than the last, though.
Yeah. Rank them. Rank the stages.
On a scale of 1 to Kano, what do you rate the stage? Ouch. Hey. Hey.
Hey!
This is...
Hey! Play from me. B? What'd you do if you were, like, looking in the mirror and, like, you popped out and started kicking your ass?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I guess I would... I'd try to fight back.
Oh.
What
Do you think you...
would you do? Would you cry?
do you think you'd win? Who would win in a fight, you or you?
You know what I would do?
What's that?
Like we would be matched evenly, right? Because it's like, it's me,
Yeah.
and then it would hit me what I need to do. Is he'd beat me up for a little bit, and then I would like smash him. I'd throw him off me, and then I would take a heavy object, and I would smash the mirror.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
By the way, you gotta fight 2 now. I can do it as handstand. Hold on, gotta do a handstand. Hold on. Check this out. Check this shit out.
Sonia's feminine wiles won't work on Kano.
You don't seduce me.
Yeah, your finisher does not work on me. Your fatality.
Unless there's a dick in those tights, I don't want it. Get out of here.
Is there one? If there is, I like it. Oh, there's no way I'm beating Sub-Zero.
I told you, you gotta do 2 now. You gotta do 2 back to back.
I know you told me that. I'm telling you, there's no way I'm beating Sub-Zero.
Well, I told you, dude. I told you gotta do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think if I was looking in the mirror and I popped out and started kicking my ass, I think I would, like, jump in the mirror. Assuming that would work.
And then what if it?
What if it didn't work? I'd probably just like get a concussion. But if it did work, I would be in like a mirror dimension. You know, I would swap dimensions, and then it'd be completely the same as the one I currently live in, but like everything is like flipped. You know, because it's a mirror. And yeah, and and also the Earth would be flat, so that'd be cool.
Well, the Earth is flat.
Okay, well, the Earth would be flatter. Like, you think the Earth is flat now? Just you wait.
Yeah, you haven't seen flat yet.
You haven't seen the flat Earth. Damn, dude. See, Sonya can't seduce you, but Sub-Zero can.
Sub-Zero can. That's the kryptonite. Is every guy in this game.
Which is suck because, like, you know, 80% of the roster are dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think it was an advantage being gay, but actually it's a huge disadvantage. Because of all the hot guys.
How have you not played as Sonya yet? Oh, and that make the fight Liu Kang and Scorpion. Or no.
Right.
Raiden. Wow, dude. Would you get good?
Trying.
I could beat this game on the DK bongos.
Ugh.
I can beat this game with a Guitar Hero controller.
You can?
Yeah.
Shit. What am I doing?
Dude, I can beat this game on a Dance Dance Revolution dance mat. Dude, I can beat this game on the Sega Dreamcast fishing controller.
I dare you.
Dude, I can beat this on the DJ Hero turntable controller.
I could beat this with the Hey You Pikachu.
He's screaming at it.
Kill him!
Punch! Punch! Kick! 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 I love how the other one just falls out of the sky.
Yeah. My
Here I am.
turn.
I've been up here the whole time. See, look, he goes zippity zaps, dude. Look, oh shit!
Damn.
He got you. You got a little electrocuted, dude. He puts the ray in Raiden.
There you go.